Yo there guys, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing double rogue, and basically all we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting cooldowns, and then we're going to one-shot the other target with a 1v1 shadowy duel. Now I just want to say a big thanks to Nerdy Gante for the membership and Blake for the membership as well. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate you guys. If you guys ever need some games, make sure if you're a member or if you ever are just in a really bad spot and you just are close to that CR, just go ahead and DM me and I got you. I'll hook you up for free. It's not a big deal. Now, obviously, I can't do every single person, but if I'm not busy, I'll hook you up with some games and help you get your CR that you need. But onto the game here. All we're going to be doing is we're going to go Windwalker. Since Windwalker can only use Trinket, all we're going to have to do is get his Trinket, and then we're going to kill him. He's not playing with the Disc Priest, so all we need to do is get the Windwalker's Trinket. So he pre-saps. I'm going to blind. My guy actually needed to go the Monk with me. Apparently, he went the Priest, so he broke my blind with a cheap shot, which is kind of unfortunate, but regardless, as you can see, as soon as the Windwalker trinkets, you're going to evasion, and you're going to evasion his leg sweep, as you can see. So I leg sweep his, or I evasion his leg sweep, so usually every Windwalker, as soon as they trinket, they're going to leg sweep you, so it's really good to do that. You'll usually get it like 8 out of 10, especially when you're under the 2100 bracket. So all my guy need to do is blind priest, and what happens is he'll get the priest trinket, and then all I have to do is sap whenever he dies. Unfortunately, he does not blind. I think he holds it. I keep trying to tell him to blind, but I don't think he was reading the chat. I tried to type it twice, but unfortunately, I don't think my man's wasn't looking at the chat at the time. He was focused on surviving. So unfortunate, he does get taken out. He uses blind last second, but it's kind of unforged. And I mean, we still kind of win. Instead of typing here, I should have been kicking the Necro Shield. Now, I made a big mistake by running Badge here. So as you can see, I'm going to get his Necro Shield first, and then I'm going to vanish. So I'm not going to do my rotation there because he has a full Necro Shield. So as you can see, I actually got Trinket Guardian out of that because if I sapped. So I did a mini go, and you never won't be running. Don't run the Badge if you're not running Venthyr. It's really bad. Just don't run it. Unfortunately, I'm not using the right talent, so I'm also not going to be able to heal in my stalls, so I'm going to be sitting at no HP the entire game unless I file. So that's really bad that I wasn't running that. Half these games I wasn't running it because I kept forgetting to switch it. So I pre-sap him, I'm going to swap it, we're going to Kinney, and we're going to duel. So as you can see, I almost don't kill him because I'm not running Cosmic Trinket, because the badge is kind of really bad with Kieran. I would definitely run Cosmic Trinket over the badge. I think I swap it out after this game, but we'll find out. And yeah, we do take him out. I'm actually gonna skip this to get onto the kill because nobody wants to watch me 1v1 a priest. No, the priest does have a chance to beat me since he's Kieran, but very few are actually gonna be able to do that. So we do get a nice, good, juicy dub. And for the next game, we face a Warrior Wrestler Druid. Now, this was actually Arms Warriors can die really quick, especially if you disarm. They'll usually trinket disarm. As you can see, I switched to Soothing less Sekiante. He's actually not running a trinket other than his human trinket, which is really good for us. But since we're playing double rogue, all we're going to do is he's going to full send it. I actually stab him here. I'm going to Kinney. I'm going to bomb. I'm going to blind the Druid if I can. You're going to trinket roar to blind. It's worth. Now, as you can see, he actually just doesn't run in. I 1v1 him and he just dies. So my guy just full sends it and we just kill him. There's nothing he can do, and we do take him out. Pretty easy dub. Um, we went from 1600, or I think we went from 1400 to 1800, so I have a bunch of more games. But I just got the ones that were faster, so people can get a bunch of games in. We can get a bunch of good stuff, and all that good stuff. Outlaw Rogue Priest. Now this is where you have to get the double trinket, or you have to get Dome. So you either have to get Dome, Trinket, Trinket, or you have to get trinket, trinket, and then that's it. Now, usually I just get trinket, and then you just got to get both trinkets. Just focus on getting both their trinkets. Now, that can be complicated if they're actually good. So, if they're good, you're going to actually have to play good. Actually, you see I can pre-file here, because anytime, usually the rogue opens, he's going to open around, as you can see, they double trinket, use everything on the opener. This is really good for us, because now my guy just needs to blind the priest off DR, and then we win the game. Now, I don't think he does that, unfortunately. I don't think he blinds again this game, unfortunately. But we do easily win the game if we do blind. Unfortunately, he does not have a trinket, so he does get taken out. So he wasn't running cheat death, and he does get taken out. So this can look really bad. Every priest is running Kyrian, so be aware that it does a lot of damage. Now, usually you just can kite it, but if you get hit with it, it's going to do a lot of big damage. So as you can see, I got double trinket. I'm going to get my 5 combo points. I'm going to vanish, and then I'm going to either pre-sap the rogue, or I'm going to let him open, or re-stealth him. And we'll see what happens here. So I get a re-stealth. He's going to get me out here so far away. I don't know how he even got me. All we're going to do is Kinney and then go. So we're going to Kinney. He can fear me through this, but I have trinket. So even if he does fear, we do have trinket, and we do take him out. Pretty easy dub. And yeah, we just 1v1 this guy, just skip it, and it was pretty much a GG. Not much these guys can do about it. And on to the next game. And here we were just facing another warrior. Warrior priest is actually really good for a double rogue, just because priest can't use anything in a stun other than guardian. And if we can just trade out our blinds and saps and we win the game. And yeah, all we're gonna be doing is basically we're gonna be transaction. I mean, if you were actually playing real games, you'd have to do this, but when you're just when you're doing it this way, then it doesn't really matter that much. Like if we're doing a boost, then I'm just gonna go with the way I'm going. So as you can see, I sap. I'm gonna resap. He trinkets. I can blind him instantly right now, so I blind him. He could do death, but obviously he's not gonna. And even if I would have known, and I just disarm him, a resap. Now my guy could DR blind off my cheap shot, and as you can see, it's just such an overkill. There's literally just nothing they can do, even through guardian, through wall, through trinket, rally. It doesn't matter. They just do get taken out. And another weird, this was actually a pretty crazy 1v2. These guys played really good. They just got really unlucky at the end. And as you can see, we get a really good opener, which unfortunately I didn't reset, which I really wanted to, but I didn't. And we get a lot of cooldowns here. Now, I wish we would have done a little bit more damage to get hit the other guy's trinket on my blind, or he could have blinded off my blind for trinket, but he does get land hands, and basically we're gonna kite. Now, we didn't get any trinkets. We got PS. We didn't get dome. We got wall, but your main goal is just to get a re-stealth and try to wait it out. Now, I'm going to try to sap the priest whenever I can. Sapping the priest is really good. He gets a PI off here. My guy does vanish. My guy still has blind. He could blind the priest and we can get another go before he dies. I don't think he does, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, your main goal is to get trinket, double trinket from these guys, and then win the game. So I sap him for enrage. He actually enrages it, so I try to resap him for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. And I'm going to basically, my guy still has blind, so he could blind anytime. So I actually kidneyed for him. I'm going to sap on my kidney. And he does trinket this one, which is really good for us. Now, my guy could blind the warrior for trinket. We'll see what he does. So my guy could easily blind the warrior right now and get his trinket. Now, this is what you would normally do. I don't think he does it, which is unfortunate because he would have got the trinket. It would have allowed me to win the game. But it is what it is. And all we're doing now is we gotta bait out the warrior's trinket. So as you can see, I almost get a re-stealth. I couldn't actually Shadow Dance sap the warrior, but I decided not to. I don't want to waste the Shadow Dance on a sap when I can just kite him. So our goal now is to try to bait cooldown. So we sap him here. We're gonna open. So I try to open priest here. I actually get pre-death repair, which is a decent cooldown. Obviously, we can't really kill the priest. Priests don't really die versus rogues, well, sub-rogues to be exact. So as you can see, he actually trinkets for no reason. This is our only win condition right here. So without mind games, you really rogues, sub-rogues can't really kill priest. Like you're more likely to kill warrior than you are a priest. And basically, I'm getting my 5 common points. I'm gonna vanish. Now all I need to do is blind the priest, and then Kinney go on the warrior. As you can see, he grabbed the eyes as well, so he's gonna be taking double the damage. I get out of stealth. All I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna bait him, and then I'm gonna blind. Blind, Kinney win the game. He could have pre-blade storm, but he didn't, and we got really unfortunate with this game. And just in time, I 1v1 him, and he does die. So it was really close. He almost had the. He almost had it. And honestly, I could have died here if the warrior like instantly, if the warrior didn't leap and he just let him, if he just died, I didn't have evasion or anything. He would have just killed me. They actually would have just killed me. So if he purposely died and then just charged me, I would have died because he would have been alive for an extra 10 seconds. So as you can see, I skip again. All these priests like to just stay in the game for 15 hours. So we got to 1v1 them out. And when you're running a priest, you just got to go in and out. You never want to just sit out there and take damage because you can die to a priest. Priest will over time will, they will beat you 1v1. Like dampening, you will lose. So don't get too cocky. If they're a good priest will actually be able to beat you, especially Kyrian priest. I've lost to Like, obviously, they're going to be really, really good. Like, they have to play extremely perfect to win. If you do one mess up versus the Kyrian Priest, you will die, especially with high damp. If they stay at like 90% dampening, you're going to lose. Unless you get like a really good Blades go. But as you can see, we're gonna sap and we're gonna blind. We want to base our blind with our sap DR so we can get a full sap into a full Kenny into a death. And you do that guy. For the last game here, and just a mention here, appreciate everyone who's watching, everyone who's checked out my Amazon website and bought stuff off there. Appreciate all you and the memberships. Obviously, you know it does help me and it does support me so I can make more videos for you guys. So make sure you check out the membership, all that goody stuff. And really, when you're facing this type of comp, you're gonna sap the priest, start a hunter. We actually do win in the opener, or we win in the second go. We're really good, and as you can see, we almost win in the opener. Almost. He does get a lay on hands because he trinkets, he guardian trinkets, and basically at this point in time, actually he didn't guardian, he just got a fat lay on hands. He just serenity, and he does get PI. Now, as you can see here, all we're gonna do is blind the priest, killing the hunter, and the game is over. We're just gonna double trinket, and I'm gonna blades. And if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, show your friends, all that good stuff. We're almost at 2K subs, so let's smash it up. Let's get it. And as you can see, we're gonna Kenny, bang, bang, boom, GG to my guys here, bang. I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you guys want to see next in the comments. Peace, peace.